Hey guys, what is going on? It is Chris here. I do apologize for yesterday's video. For some reason, it just cut off. My internet completely died, and I decided not to do another video because I was already, 15, 20 minutes in. So I just left it. Sorry I didn't get to do the main slate for you. But anyway, if you did watch the end of it and you were wondering what was going on, that is what happened. It just crashed on me, and I, like I said, didn't want to do anymore. It was late in the night, and like I said, I was already 20 minutes into it, so I didn't want to redo everything that I just said there. So anyway, hopefully it was a good slate for you guys. Like I said, we did the early and the main yesterday, and it wasn't too bad. Early slate was really solid for us, and main slate, unfortunately, it didn't do too good, which I think a lot of you guys didn't do too good. It was a really hard slate. Cash line was like 90, 95 points, which is unreal. Usually, as we know, it's like 130, 140. So very bad night on the main. Just in general, all the stacks didn't really work. The Arizona stack didn't do anything. That was very popular. LA stack didn't do much. Texas stack didn't do much. Those were the main stacks. And most of the pitchers didn't really do anything either. So, if you had Tampa Bay, you probably did pretty good. So, anyway, with that being said, let's go look at yesterday's recap. Like I said, this was for the early slate, and it was very good for us. It wasn't too bad. Like I said, it scored a 172 here on the early slate, as you see, it won 400. Put in Dallas Keuchel. I really liked his matchup here against Minnesota. And 7-game slate, I knew he wasn't going to be too popular. 46 points, that's solid. Definitely would take that from Keuchel. I put in Rizzo, popular pick, but I had to put him in there. 28-2. Goodrum, 18.7. It was either him or Scooter Gennett, and Gennett went off for me as well. Morin, I just put him in there because he was like bare minimum, so I just needed a place filler. Alexander Bogaerts, I didn't really care for the matchup too much here. Shortstop was really bad last night. Early slate, so I put him in there. He did okay, 13. I'll take it. Adam Frazier definitely saved me on this one, 40.9. Very good, day for him. He was only 9% owned in my tournament, so solid for him. Dickerson didn't do anything. I was stacking against Harvey. He didn't do anything. Blanco was solid with a 25-2, relatively high ownership, around 20-25%. Yesterday, and then Murphy, one of the top options of the slate, didn't do anything. So, I'll still take it though. Like I said, I scored that 172, 400. Here's screenshots of some of our people that were playing here. As you see here, put in 10, 199 on this one. I don't know if you guys saw my post, but it was only $5 for this lineup yesterday. So always check on my Twitter for specials and stuff like that. So like I said, it was Labor Day yesterday, so I decided to do an early only special for $5, and man, did it pay off for a lot of people. So definitely watch out for that here. As you see here, another sub put in 10, won 114. That's pretty good for only $5 for a lineup. 6 put in about $7 there, won $45. So very solid. Like I said, we'd love to have you guys join us. Like I said, it's $8 for a day pass. We'd love to have you guys join us for that. If you just want to try out for the day, $40 for the rest of the season with playoffs. Like I said, we're doing, half decent right now. That was, like I said, that was yesterday. And then if you guys saw yesterday's video, this was the September 2nd, scored 163, 175. So that's 2 straight days of top 10% performances there. So like I said, we'd love to have you guys on board. Also, as we all know, NFL is coming up very quickly on Sunday. We always do the main slate for NFL. We'll love to have you guys on board there. $30 a month, $150 for the season. And if you sign up for the season, you will automatically get NBA preseason absolutely free. So we'd love to have you guys join us for that. Preseason, I think, starts September 28th or 29th. So we'd love to have you guys on that. To get in on NFL, either the month or the year, sign up on our website, That will be in the comment section, and then follow the directions on there. If you want to sign up for the day pass, Twitter will be in the comment section. Just click on it, hit us up, and we'll get you all set up on that. So anyway, we got a big slate today. Really into it. We got a 15-game slate. Everyone is playing here, so a lot of different ways to go in this one. As we see, we got some half-decent pitchers out there. Verlander, Haps, expensive. Clevenger, German, Marquez, Rich Hill, Purcell, Ray. So not the most dominant amount of pitchers out there. No Scherzers or Kershaws or anything like that. So, anyway, let's go look at our starting pitchers here. Like I said, all these guys are in place, so we can look at every single person. Thank goodness. So, Anyway, here on the models, I got J.A. Happ as the number one pitcher. That scares me just a little bit because of the Athletics. We know how they are. They're half decent, I think, against lefties. I'm not 100% sure. I know Happ's been pretty good. They are going to be in New York here. So, sorry, they're going to be in Oakland. That's going to help a little bit. You know, ball doesn't travel as good, but man, A's are just hitting really good. So, I mean, you can put him in there, 10,002. Honestly, I don't think he'll be popular. I really don't think Happ will be too popular on a 15-game slate. I don't think many people are going to want to pick Happ in Oakland with how hot Oakland is. So if Happ goes off for you, you probably get him at maybe 9-10% ownership, maybe lower than that. So Happ, I don't mind him, 10,200. I don't think a lot of people are going to pick him here against the Athletics. All right, next you got Verlander, 11,000. That's obvious. If you want to put him in there, you can. Opponent Walva, ISO, opponent K rate on the slate. It's not looking the craziest there. I'd probably pick Happ in a GPP, Verlander probably in a cash for sure. Next, we got Jake Arrieta, a guy that's been up and down all year, but he is facing the Marlins, another one of those teams that, you know, they're interesting. They can either suck or they can hit against you. He is going to be in Miami, which is a pitcher's ballpark. I don't mind Arrieta, $8,100. If he gets you 30, 35, you're looking pretty solid here. Opponent Walva and ISO is 2-1 on the slate, so he shouldn't get hit around too much here. K percentage is 16, so maybe 5 to 6 strikeouts for him. I like him, I really do. Yes, I know it's risky. He's been up and down, but 8,100. I don't think a lot of people are going to have him, and he saves you a lot of money. Like I said, there's a lot of really good bats out there for today's slate. 8,100. They got him third on the model for 8,100. Shoot, I'd put him in there if that was you guys. Next, you got Rich Hill at 9,200 against the Mets. I put in. Shoot, what's his name? Spacing it right now. But anyway, I played him last night. Alex Wood. I played him last night. He didn't do anything. 21 points against the Mets. He just wasn't looking good. Pitch count got bad. But anyway, opponent K rate's 4 overall here for Hill. Hill probably gets you about 8-9 strikeouts. I like him. I really do at $9,200. So if you want to go a little bit safer than Arrieta, but you still don't want to spend up to Verlander or Happ, I think Hill's sitting in a very excellent spot for you there. The only thing here is opponent ISO's 21, so he might give up a bomb, maybe 2. We'll see. Next is Mike Montgomery. I'm not 100% sure on this one here if it's a typo. Anyway, they got him up here rated pretty high. So if you want to go super GPP, maybe you can put in Mike Montgomery. They're expecting him to have a half-decent outing here. We'll see. Half-decent for him is 25 to 30. The thing, though, is he doesn't go a lot of innings. Maybe he goes 4 or 5 innings. So if you want to go totally GPP, maybe you can put him in there. I prefer him on DraftKings because he's $6,400. You can easily pair him with Verlander or Happ or something like that. As your second pitcher, I don't know if you really want to lead with him on Fanduel as your number one pitcher. Like I said, if you want to do a crazy GPP and put him in there, get you 25 points and you stack up with 35,000 and up bats, maybe you can go that way. But that's up to you guys. Brewers are a pretty good hitting team, though, so that scares me a little bit. But anyway, like I said, he is up there, so definitely take that into consideration. Next, we got Clevenger against Royals, another half-decent option, I think. Relatively expensive at $9,900. Royals, yeah, I don't mind stacking against them here with Clevenger. They don't strike out crazy a lot here, but yeah, shoot, I don't mind them at $9,900. Let me see here what else we got going on. I don't know how to say this guy's name. Anyway, we're just going to go with Joey here. He's 7,200. I think he could be an interesting GPP option here. Yes, he's facing Arizona. Yes, he's facing Arizona at their home ballpark. But if you look at Arizona, man, they've been terrible these last, I think, 5 games. They scored 2 or less runs, I think, in the last 3 or 4. Yeah, they haven't been doing too good. Don't know what's going on in their offense. But like I said, that's kind of scary because they can change at any second. They are in a playoff hunt, so they really need their bats to get going. But, yeah, maybe GPP with him might get you 30, 35 at very low ownership, probably 3-4% against the Diamondbacks. So that's GPP option there. But I think overall I'm going to go Arrieta in this one. Probably Arrieta, Happ, and Hill. Those are probably my 3 pitchers I'm looking at. If you want to go crazy GPP, Mike Montgomery, and then you got Joey here at 7,200. Like I said, those 2 are GPP for me only on today's slate. All right. Anyway, let's get into it. So finally, we can look at every player. We don't have to skip through everybody. So let's go look at the catcher. As we know, catcher and first base, you can pick which one you want. As you see here, here is their rankings. This is obviously every single player that is ranked in their position. Yadier Molina is ranked the highest and ranked 9th overall of all players. So Molina, yeah, that's not looking too bad here against Eric Freddie. I'm not sure how you say it. He's coming off the DL, 60-day DL. So we'll see how he does. Yadier Molina looks like a pretty good matchup here on paper. Like I said, 9th overall, only 3,100. So I don't think a lot of people are going to have Yadier Molina. Bomb detector ranked is 52, so it probably won't hit one. As we know, he's not really known for that. Average tools rating, though, is 23 overall. So I don't mind him. Obviously, if you're playing DraftKings, he's probably your number one catcher you're going to put in there. But Yadier, 9th overall that you shoot, that's not too bad. Maybe he gets you, 9, 12 points here. Is he a must-need? No, probably not. I don't think he has crazy upside, but definitely when a catcher is in the top 10, you got to take consideration on that. All right, moving on to first base. We got Carpenter, number 1 overall in the entire slate, and number 1 first baseman. We have Brandon Belt, number 2 overall. He is a game time decision, though. Day-to-day, I guess. Game time decisions, more NBA. But anyway, he's ranked 2nd, so if he plays, going to have to watch out for that. I'm a little iffy because German Marquez has been just a beast. But, like I said, we'll see. Also, these ratings also update throughout the day, so a lot of these guys could bounce up. Some of them could bounce down. But I think Carpenter is going to stay up there in the top 5 easy all day here. He's just, a solid guy. He got intentionally walked 2 or 3 times the other day when I picked him, so obviously they're scared of him here. So if they pitch to him, he might do half decent. Freddie Freeman there ranked number 7 over on the slate against Rick Porcel. A little more expensive than Belt. But I think his ownership will be a lot lower than Matt Carpenter if you want to go that way. Victor Martinez here. I think he hit one last night. Anyway, he's really cheap, 2,400, 13th rank overall. Shoot, I'd put him in there if you can't afford Carpenter or Freeman here against Giolito. Giolito, he's an up-and-down pitcher, can have a good one, or he can really struggle. So that's kind of a interesting option there. Max Muncy against Vargas. Lefty on lefty, not really too high on it, but Muncy, he should do half decent here. Anyway, that's mostly what I'm looking at there. Really like Carpenter. Don't mind Martinez, but I think Carpenter, for me, that's who I'm going to pay up for sure. Move on here to second base. Yeah, it's a lot easier when everybody's on the slate. Second base, we got Nico Goodrum here once again, ranked 12th overall against Lucas Giolito. He is a switch hitter, so I really don't mind him. Only 2,800, so he definitely saves you a little bit of money there. Drop down to 19. Brian Dozier against Vargas. He's a lefty killer, so I don't mind putting him in there. And then we drop way down low to Joe Panic against Marquez. So I'd probably stay away from that area. Goodrum and Dozier is probably who I'm looking at. Both of them are priced pretty good, $2,800 and $3,300. So I'd probably go after one of them, depending on your salary. Needs, it's up to you who you want to pick there. So both those guys are, definitely in play on today's slate. All right, moving on to shortstop here. As you see, the rank here for shortstop is not as good. 16th is the highest, which isn't crazy. They got Crawford here against Marquez. So who knows? Maybe the Giants get to Marquez tonight. The ratings are liking him. I know Marquez is a good pitcher, but last time we had a lot of San Francisco guys on the up there, they went off. So who knows? We'll see. We got Hinchavaria. He's not with Pittsburgh anymore, so I don't know why they have that on there. We got Lindor against Duffy. Yeah, I don't mind that if you got the money for it. Manny Machado against Vargas. Like I said, those are expensive dudes if you got the money for it. Tim Anderson, I think you can consider him because he does kill lefties, and he's quick. Very, very quick, so he can get you easily a stolen base. I think he ranks top 5 or top 10 for sure in stolen bases, so he can always steal base for you. So, not really liking shortstops. Hopefully it changes a little bit, but I guess Crawford. Like I said, this should update, so not set on a shortstop here for today so far. Moving on to, I think we're at third now. Moving on to third base, number 6 overall is Justin Turner. Got to have him in your lineup against Vargas here. I really like him. 37. Put him in there. Candelario Not sure if that's how you say it. $2,800. He's ranked 22. It's not too bad. He is $2,800, so I think you can put him in there. But I love Turner. I think I have to have Turner in tonight's lineup against Vargas. I have to. But if you can't, I guess you can go one down there against Giolito. So that's up to you guys. But I love Turner. I'm probably set on him. So like I said, fit him in your lineup. He's 3,700. He could definitely be more. So take it while you can. We're going to go outfield here. This is the final area here. As you see, outfield stack tonight, 3, 4, 5, and 8. Aaron Hicks against Frankie Montez here. He's 4,300, man. He's expensive. If you can get him in there, get him in there. You got Garcia, way cheaper at 2,800. I don't know. Let me go look at him. Every time I pick him or decide to pick him, he's always injured. He's having some issues. Let me see if he's still game time decision. So if he plays, maybe put him in there, but he's having some knee issues here to end the year. But on paper, he's not looking too bad. He's not having a good year because of that issue, but he's 4th overall. Might have to put him in there. Brett Gardner, 3,300. That's a solid there against Frankie Montez. So I don't mind that. Blackman, if you can afford him, maybe put him in there. Against Rodriguez, though, I know they are in Colorado, and that's kind of going to be a good series. I know Giants are a little far out, but Colorado obviously needs it. Giants are really not too far out. If they take a couple, they could be 4 or 5 back. So this should be a pretty good series there. Nick Markakis, 10th overall against Porcello. Hoskins, 11th overall against Trevor Richards. I don't think anyone will have him. Hoskins, that is. Trevor O'Neill, don't mind him. So little St. Louis stacking to look at. Kike Hernandez, he'll probably be in my lineup, depending on how much he is. He's usually good against lefties. That's when you want to put him in there. So, that's kind of what we're looking at. Overall, not too bad. Like I said, if you can get half in there, maybe put him in there. I don't think he'll be too popular here tonight. Rich Hill, not too bad of an option either. I think my guy I'm going with is Jake Arrieta, a little risky, but I'm going to put him in there. If he gets me 35, I'll take that for sure. Saves me a lot of salary. Let's go look at catcher first base. As we saw, Rizzo is one of the top. Not Rizzo. Matt Carpenter is one of the top options, followed by Freeman. And like I said, depending on Belt, if he plays or not, he sat out yesterday. Maybe you can consider him. Second base, you see here, we had Dozier and who was the other one? I forgot. Goodrum. Those were the two to look at. I like both of them because they can definitely save you a lot of money there. If you're going stacking up with your pitcher. Third base, let me see. Kind of forgot who we had there. Catalario, I think we had him. They didn't mind him too much. And then, Turner, my bad. Turner for sure. Like I said, he's going to be in my lineup. Shortstop was where we were kind of concerned. They like Crawford, but I'm not too set on shortstop yet. And then we just saw there with the outfield, Hicks, Garcia, Gardner, Blackman, Markakis, Hoskins, and O'Neill. As you see, outfield's where to stack up for tonight. 3, 4, 5, and 8 overall in the rankings. So that's where all the power is here. So definitely gonna want to stack up on your outfield this evening. So that is it. If you do enjoy the video, please leave a like. I do appreciate it. If you do take this information, I'm pretty sure you're going to do half decent. Like I said, I've been using this the last couple days, and it's been doing pretty good for me. Using the different ranks and looking at all this stuff. So like I said, if you do follow some of the information, you should do pretty good. If you have any questions or anything like that about today's slate, please let me know in the comment section. I will answer your guys' questions, or you can also hit me up on Twitter. Like I said, that will be in the comment section. If you want to get in on premium lineups for $8 a day or $40 for the rest of the season with playoffs, also hit us up on Twitter. Like I said, it was a very good early slate for us yesterday. So like I said, we'd love to have you guys join us for today's main slate. And as we all know, NFL is right around the corner on Sunday, $30 a month, which is really cheap. That's less than $10 a week, or $150 for the entire season with playoffs. And also you get NBA preseason absolutely free. So that's a pretty good value right there. So to get in on NFL for the month or the season, you have to sign up on our website for that one. We'll have that in the comment section for you. So like I said, that is it. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. We do appreciate it. If you are new around here, you can sub if you want. We do every sport, NFL, MLB, and also obviously NBA. When it comes around, we will be doing videos almost every single night on NBA. If you guys will go look at last year, we did very, very good on NBA. Last year took down 100,000 in one night, so it was a pretty good night there. So yeah, like I said, that is it. Hopefully you guys conquer this slate, do pretty good on it, and we'll see you guys all here a little bit later.